She didn't like me and she didn't hide the fact that she didn't like me. That girl didn't stay in that room because she didn't want to be around me. I saved myself the toxicity. Some people are just cold and lonely, get turned, get lit, get drunk. But sometimes, you know, you just have to.
We can go bust, eye for eye, we can lose trust. Quite wrong.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, you're welcome. If you're returning, you're welcome as well. Thank you so much for coming back. You're a real one. I love you. And as you guys can see, I'm not wearing a wig today. I have braids on. What do you guys think of this? It was a really bold step for me to wear 613 braids. But you know what? We're slaying it. We're killing it. That's how we do. So I took a poll on my YouTube yesterday and asked you guys if you guys wanted to see like a reflections of 2019 and like my plans and goals for a 2020 video, or you guys wanted to see my first year experience in China. And as you can see here, I'll probably put it somewhere on the screen, but then 73% of you guys wanted to see my first year experience in China. So I was like, you know what, let me make a video on my first year experience in China. So if you don't know, this is my, I would say, third year in China, because this is 2020. So this is my third year in China. I came to China in 2018 and I came for school. I get a lot of questions like, what are you doing in China? I say it in most of my videos. I'm in China for school and I am in my second year of school. Like second year, sophomore year. Yeah, I'm in my second year. So that's how long I've been in China. I haven't been in China for a very long time, but then I'm going to be telling you guys about my first year experience in China. It was quite an eventful one, and I feel like it went by pretty fast in my opinion, honestly. So I don't even know where to start from. I'm going to make this video in this way. I'm going to make it like a story time on my experiences in China, my first year experience in China. I'm going to make it very personal, and I'm also going to make it like a general advice I'll give anyone coming to China. Like if you're coming to school in China, your first year, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, all of those things. Yeah, so I'll make it like that. But then before I say all those things, I'm also going to like tell you guys my first year experience. Yeah, I don't want this video to be very long, but then even if it's long, you guys should just watch it and enjoy watching me talk. I'm going to talk about different aspects. First of all, I hear a lot of people say, oh, when you come to university, you're going to be very free. There's freedom, especially when you're far away from home. And honestly, that is true. Like, you're going to be so free. Nobody's telling you anything except like you have an elder one here or something, but regardless, like, you're going to be so free. Like, you're literally free to do whatever you want. So it's just up to you to use your head while you're here in China or wherever you are or far away from home. So after high school, after secondary school, I spent almost 3 years, about 2.5 years at home before I got to university. So I didn't come as a fool. I'm not saying people that came immediately after their high school are fools or anything, but then like I had some sort of sense in my head. Like I was quite wise, I thought, until I came here. So when I came at first, I was staying in the dormitory. I was staying in the dormitory of school. When I came to my school, I didn't really know people. I had family friends in that school, about 3 family friends in that school, but then like they were all guys and they were in third year and they lived outside the school, so we weren't that close. So guys, basically I was telling you guys of how I wanted to stay in a room of 1, but then my mom didn't let me, and then I wanted to leave the dormitory and she didn't let me too. And you just know how Nigerian moms can be, African moms can be. She was like, I have to stay in a room of 2, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, no problem. And that was it. So I got a room of 2 and then I moved into my room. So I got a Russian roommate, you guys. My roommate did not like me. She didn't like me and she didn't hide the fact that she didn't like me. I stayed in that room for about, I'd say 6 weeks. For the entire 6 weeks. That girl didn't stay in that room because she didn't want to be around me. She didn't want to be associated with me. It was like I was disgusting her. She would just come and get her stuff and leave the room and just do her stuff and leave, but then she would never sleep in the room. She only slept in the room like once, and the day she slept in the room, I think she didn't know I was coming back because I left and I came back very late. So I came and met her sleeping. She probably thought I wasn't going to sleep in the room, so she was like, okay, let her sleep in the room. And in the morning when I woke up, she was gone. So it was just like Sarah, your roommate doesn't like you, leave this room. And I also didn't want to be in that room with her, and like there was nobody else for me to stay in a room with, so I applied. It was a struggle, but then I got another room alone to stay alone. It was a room of 2, but then there was nobody else to stay with me, so I got another room to stay. Take note, we weren't even living together, but then it was almost like everything I do annoys her, and she would just complain all the time. So it was like, baby girl, you're not welcome here, because she kept on saying, oh, I came and met her in the room. So yeah, it was just a lot, because it was clear she didn't want me in that room, so I left the room for her. First of all, I'm going to talk about friendships, right? Yeah. So when I came at first, I made friends, but then like the people I was close to, we stopped being close because I wasn't comfortable in that friendship. Honestly, I just had a lot of problems with it. I wasn't comfortable in that friendship. I felt like I was being controlled a lot, and I have this very, very bad habit of not being able to speak for myself, so I had a problem with that. It was almost like I was being controlled to do stuff I didn't want to do, to go places I didn't want to go. Like, it was just a lot. But at the end of the day, I was able to open up and speak for myself, and I left that friendship. I'm so happy I did that, honestly, because I saved myself the stress, I saved myself the toxicity. Okay, I moved to another room, and I was alone in that room until somebody else came and joined me. Then, like I said earlier on, I've always wanted to be living alone and in a room alone, so I moved out of the dormitory and I live alone now. That was after 1 year. My mom finally allowed me to live alone. Yes. I'm just going to like talk about main points, and then this was like a quick story time because I didn't want it to be too long, so I'm just going to like talk about the main points I have, and then I'll chip in my mini story times and my experiences in this aspect to this part. So I just want to go through the points and then chip in my story times, if you get what I mean. First of all, if you come to an engineering school, I feel like most engineering schools have more boys than girls, but then if you go to like a medical school or so, of course there are a lot of girls, so you don't have a problem. But I feel like when you come to a school, you're like new fish, you're like fresh meat, so you're going to get a lot of people telling you, oh, they like you, you're going to get a lot of people asking you out, honestly. But be careful, baby girl, be careful. Most of these people don't like you. Just be careful. I'm saying baby girl because I feel like there are mostly girls watching my channel. There are mostly girls that watch my channel. I'll say just be very careful wherever you are, like, because not everybody likes you. Some people are just cold and lonely. Yeah, so just be careful. In my opinion, I was quite wise when I came. One thing that happened to me was that when I joined the school group chat, I got a lot of requests. Like, a lot of people wanted to add me, but then I barely accepted anybody. I was declining requests because I was savage like that. I was declining a lot of requests, but then I still accepted some people's requests, and best believe I had people that asked me out, people that claimed they liked me. Of course these people didn't like me. These people don't, some people don't even know your name and they're asking you out. So I'll say just be careful. Me, when I came to China, I came with a relationship from Nigeria. Both of us were deceiving ourselves and saying, oh, we're going to stay forever, long distance relationship, blah blah blah. Best believe, just don't do that. Don't do that. If you can do it, congrats, you're lucky. But then I just couldn't do that. I personally didn't make any mistake of saying yes to anybody or doing anything stupid, because I got my sense. I'm not a small girl. I have friends that have told me stories of them making mistakes when they came and all of that, so I'll just say be careful. And yeah, be careful. I wouldn't say you should have a time span, but then I'll say at least get to know that person a little bit before you jump into a relationship, because you're free. Like, here, if you come here and you don't know anybody, there's nobody that's going to tell you your left from your right or whatever. So just be careful, because you're going to be getting a lot of attention. In your first year, you're going to get a lot of money. You're going to get a lot of money from your parents, because of course you're new, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. And I heard a lot of like, people told me that, oh, when you come, there are going to be people that would want to use you for your money because you're a new student or something. Okay, I don't really know how that works, but then I never really fell into that trap personally, so I can't really say for that. I am a shopaholic, and me, I didn't really have a lot of money to splurge like that, so I didn't have experience like that. But then when you come at first, like, you just be tempted to just spend spend anyhow and just buy whatever. You'll be going to McDonald's every day, going to KFC every day, spending your money. I'll say just be careful, because a time will come that you're gonna get broke. But then don't be that person that's always claiming you don't have money just so you can cheap on other people's money. Don't do that. Don't do that. Before you carry yourself to any club, if you're a Christian, find the nearest church to you. Find the church you can be going to on Sunday, so that you go and worship the Lord before you go and carry yourself to club. Honestly, like, I'm going to say this, I haven't heard anybody say this, but then it can be hard to get yourself to stand up and go to church. Okay, it might not be hard for maybe people that live in places that have churches close to them. For me, I think the closest church to me or to my school is about 30 minutes away, and that's a Catholic church, and I'm not Catholic, so the closest church, Pentecostal church, the church I go to, is about 45 minutes to 1 hour away from me. And every Sunday you have to carry yourself and go there. There's no bus to take you there, like, and there's nobody that's really going to church, so like there's no ginger or anything. It gets very easy for you to just not want to go to church, and just you have to try and just go and worship the Lord, because God will protect you in this China, best believe. Yeah, that's just that for church. And if you're a Muslim also, I don't know how that one works, but then there's a mosque, I think, or there's just somewhere they pray in my school. Yeah, there's somewhere the Muslims pray in my school, so it's easy for them. But then if you have a church close to you, like, it's very easy. Just get up every Sunday, Wednesdays, goes to church, praise the Lord. And it can even get harder when it gets cold. Like, it gets extremely cold here, so just imagine it's very cold and then your church is about 45 minutes away from you, and my church starts by 9 a.m. and okay, I'll wake up. Just try, honestly, because yeah, it's just a personal decision. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I would like to say what you do in your first year is like I like to mind my business a lot. I would love to believe that I don't have any gist. You know how they say somebody has gist or somebody has story? I love to believe I don't have any of that, because I like to respect myself. But okay, let me talk about clubbing. My opinion, people in Shenyang, my city, love to club so much. The clubs get so lit, and I am personally not a club person. When I came to China at first, the friendships I got myself into, being carried to the club even when I didn't want to go, and that's just something I just regret and I was angry about, and I'll have to be saying sorry, and somebody will be getting angry with me because I didn't dance in the club, or because I don't want to be there. I didn't want to be there. But then, like, if I want to go to the club, I would dress up, I would do my makeup, and I would go and I'll get turned, get lit, get drunk, and be happy. But then when I don't want to go, just leave me alone. Okay. That's just for my own, that's just me personally. So I'll just say, when you come, I'm not going to say don't go to the club. Go to the club, have fun, enjoy yourself. Like, you only live once, excuse me. I'll say just do everything you do responsibly, drink responsibly. Do not smoke, kids. Smoking is bad for you. Yes, I said it. Don't smoke. Smoking is bad for you. Just do everything responsibly and don't overdo. I see a lot of people overdoing, but then I'll just say don't overdo. But sometimes, you know, you just have to get lit, but don't overdo. Now that I've said all of this, most importantly, like, just always remember what you came for. You came for school. Everybody came for school. Remember how much your parents are spending to send you here. Don't come and, like, just do whatever. Just remember, you can have fun and still be, I know somebody that is an A grade student, but that person is the life of the party. Me, I'm not the best student. I'm not the best person to give you advice for school. if you are not doing well in school, or if you have problem with your academics, I'm not the person to come to. Like, don't come to me, go somewhere else. I'm not the person to advise you honestly. But then I'll just say, like, just remember why you came here, remember the main reason why you came to China. My first year experience in China, like when it comes to friendships, for my first year changed my mindset on friendships. Like, and I have like very short, my patience is like this. Like, everybody that's close to me, my mom has spoken to me about it, my boyfriend has spoken to me about it, they're like, just be patient with people. But me, like, I'm this kind of person that if you just mess with me, like, I'm just Xing you from my life, like, leave my life, like, go away. But then that's something I'm working on, honestly. So to have more patience with people. And yeah, I didn't have the best experiences with friendships. I got into toxic friendships where I was disrespected a lot, friendships where I was deceived, friendships where I was deceived, disrespected, cheated, betrayed. Like, I just got myself into different kinds of friendships, which I'm so glad I'm out of. And this year, one of my goals is to create new friendships with people that are special to me. And I've actually created one with one person. I actually did end of last year, but then I just hope to make more friends, because I don't have a lot of friends in China. I just hope to make more friends that I actually love and genuinely appreciate. So yeah, so that's that about that. I don't know what else I didn't say in this video. I just hope I said everything. Yeah, this was just like a chit chat story time. If you guys like videos like this, let me know and I'll be sure to make more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.
Yeah.